Alright, hello. Ugh. Today is the actual day where we try and beat the game. Couldn't do it yesterday because work, but this time, for real. We get in there. We somehow don't lose nearly as much MP as last time, and we win. I was thinking maybe I...
What now?
No, that's the right button. I don't know why I thought that was the wrong button. I want to get rid of this and change it to something else. Like the smaller heal, maybe. That doesn't cost nearly as much. Oh, wait, why do you not have this on? I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna change it.
Alright.
Maybe, I don't know, we'll see. Possibly.
The king.
I hope this goes well. But I am nervous.
Again, the world.
Oh, shush.
We will win this. For the sake of our world.
Still don't know which one I should go for first.
Charge! Let's stay calm.
I can tell you I need to save like most of my stuff for the next fight though.
This is it!
Who should I?
I've got two thingies.
Get wrecked!
Cilio left him wide open!
Is everyone alright?
I can definitely help in the next part.
Oh, bolts of lightning!
Give in to my anxiety.
Man, I don't know. I don't know. Hello. I hope you will.
The inequities of the
Shush.
sacrifice yourself to the new age.
Actually beat actual ending? I sure hope so, Jordy. I hope you will.
Wait, there...
I don't know how I'm gonna go about it, because I really struggled yesterday with just everyone running out of MP. But I sincerely hope I can do it today.
The magic seeds! Yes! The puppet's
Stay insane in a fight? Not bloody like Berserker! Ah!
Right in their weak spot.
By the
Beat him
sword
down,
power of heroes! Bust forth!
I don't know.
Neither now
I don't know.
Rancor! Oh, Vixen.
This, I hope so.
Ridiculous!
They've already almost one shot. Highest Bay.
This heralds
Building up an incredible amount of magma.
sacrifice yourself to the new age.
Thrall hurt bad. Can anyone get on healing? This is it! Heismay,
Here
that's
I
a
go.
lot of ailments.
Get
Yes! The puppet's magma's fading. Nice!
I don't know. MP is such a problem.
Captain, they've got your system down.
in your fantasy.
Some darker arts.
Let's set it up.
Come forth, royal soul! The magic seed!
This is her face. I
I'm
love
sighted.
her. Hope you will too. I really hope I can kill him.
Fights a losing battle. Sacrifice yourself to the new age.
Sacrifice yourself.
Heisme, that's a lot of ailments. Be careful out there, okay?
Maybe I shouldn't have aimed for that. It's probably okay.
Captain,
Look, I'll
we've
use
got
what I
your
must.
forces down.
This is it!
The puppet's mask is
Okay.
fading.
All right. Yeah.
Is everyone nice?
Um. I swear it makes the Minecraft oof noise when he does that.
Sacrifice yourself to the new age.
Heisme, that's a lot of ailments. Be careful out there, okay?
Why did you have to upgrade your stuff?
Some dark
Stop.
Come forth, royal soul!
Stop.
I'm awesome souls. Do your thing. Get.
Focus up, Basilio.
Well,
Too slow.
Fights a losing battle.
We can't let him swallow them all, or he'll unleash devastating magic. He's building up an incredible amount of magla.
good.
Look how much magla is swirling around inside him.
Sacrifice yourself to the new age.
I guess it missed for the most part, so that's good. But I still wasted MP, which isn't good. Oh my god,
now accept
please.
your fate.
What are we doing, man?
The magic seed!
I hate this face.
My mission is...
Hulkenberg's down. Get her back up. He's hurt bad. Let's get him some healing.
This heralds a new
Building up an incredible amount of magla.
Sacrifice yourself to the new age.
That sight means he's gonna heal. Attack him, or he'll eat the puppets.
No, not I. All right.
Oh,
You're out
please.
of
Right in their weak spot.
Is this
Beat him
truly
down,
my limit?
Basilio.
Allow me to use this.
My spirit
Captain's on his last
unbroken!
legs. Someone, get him healed up.
Yes.
Heisme's anxiety is mounting.
I mean, I guess that's good, but that also felt like a waste.
The puppet's
I
magla's
stand
fading.
ready! Nice! This won't do.
Oh, wait,
For
fuck.
all that we strive for! Are you alright, Face?
I owe you one.
My thanks.
The captain's
Is
anxiety
this
is
truly
overwhelming
my
him.
limit?
We can't let him get hit.
Fuck.
You got this.
Time for the leading lady.
Will this even work?
There is no
Behold this power.
Oh. Oh.
Observe with blade in hand. No. Oh, power of heroes. Oh, both Ogenberg.
Oh no. Can we not with Heat Riser? It's like the worst
Fighting his
move
anxiety and they're
you
targeting
could
him.
do.
My
Too
partner's
many people
here.
knocked out here. We've got to get back on track. Or this will get ugly. He's building up an incredible amount of magma.
Sacrifice yourself to the new age.
Oh, I hate this dude.
That side means physical attacks incoming. Attack before
What?
he swallows the puppets.
What do I even do when everything is up?
This is it.
Come on, not like this. Someone help, please.
There.
Time for my drive. Make him knocked out.
I won't hold
Gotta
back.
revive him.
And I'm out of MP.
Let's get some use out of
I
this.
shall repay this favor tenfold.
Man, I really don't know how to go about this while conserving
Let's
MP.
get him some healing. The captain's on his last legs. Someone get him healed up.
I will not let you die.
Much thanks.
That helped. Look how much magma is flowing around
Vikings.
inside him.
No need for you.
I'll use what I must.
Let's stay calm. Let's go. Pierce through.
Like everybody just does shit damage.
Going for the weak spot. Nice one, Captain.
Sacrifice yourself to the new age.
I shall disengage.
I don't have any idea.
There is no power
Face me.
in your fantasy.
Some darker arts.
Come forth, royal soul. Come on!
Captain's on his last legs. I call upon the royal soul. Get him healed up. This might sting.
Stay in. Here I go.
Yes. The puppet's magma's mating.
We expect
Captain
hope you
down.
well.
Someone help him back up.
Heralds.
He's building up an incredible amount of magma. Ah, Basilio, nice dodge. Hey, hey, wake up. We're still in a fight here.
'Tis best used.
Still fight. And its people.
I'll show you. Going for the weak spot.
That was it? That was my turn?
Heralds.
Thought I had 3 things.
Magma.
Did I use 3 things?
Seriously? Disappointing ending. You gotta wait for us. Right in their weak spot. Beat him down,
Perhaps this
Basilio.
suits me best. Not now. I'll use this.
Time for my grand comeback.
Lightest power in your. Come on!
The captain's on my call upon the royal soul. Get him healed up. A bit much, actually. This should be good.
Thanks.
This heralds a
He's
new
building up an incredible amount of magla. Look at how much magla is swirling around inside him.
I see your blade.
He's badly hurt. Get her some healing. Juna, are you okay? Feel like you're about to drop. Right in their weak spot.
Be neither
down,
timid nor
Basilio.
arrogant. Too much, perhaps?
I'll leave this
By
to you.
my spear.
The world will hold back, and its
Come! Are you alright? I knew you'd help.
Quite a boon. I owe you one.
our new world and its ideals.
Huh. Now accept your fate. Apologies. Would you finish it? What?
Sacrifice yourself to the new age.
Somehow I feel like this time
He'll eat the puppets.
is going worse than yesterday.
Nice hit. That was perfect.
I heal already?
My thanks.
That helped us out.
High's made.
What do I
That's
do?
the puppets. Be careful out there, okay? The puppet's
You
magla's
think of
baiting.
teeth?
Right in their weak spot. Beat him down.
Mandible bearing.
I won't hold back.
Still up? By the sworn oath, let justice prevail. This won't do. I defer to you.
Please leave this to me.
Okay. You're This heralds a
He's
new
building up an incredible amount of magma. Now that's finesse. Beautiful dodge, Heisman.
Some dark apologies. Would you finish it?
Come on! A tough one.
Captain's on his last leg. Someone get him healed up. Help me finish this.
Oh my god, die.
Be careful out there, okay? That's finesse. Beautiful dodge, Heisman.
heralds a
He's
new
building up an incredible amount of magma.
Sacrifice yourself to the new age.
The captain's on his last legs. Someone get him healed up.
I'll use what I must.
Oh.
Rancor!
Maybe not.
Okay, I can't do anything.
Take it. Voila!
Let it burn. Puppet
Let
magma's
us clean
fading.
up this mess.
Right
Now
in there.
accept your fate.
Beat him down, Basilio.
You struggle in vain. Your
Please. Don't talk to me.
this heralds a
He's
new
building up an incredible amount of magma. Look how much magma is swirling around inside him. Captain, they've got your defenses down.
Here's Trim.
Captain's on his last magic gathered to me. I can do this. Get him healed up.
You're
They're weak to
100%
strike
not
attacks.
weak to
Smash him
anything.
up.
right? Aside from the strike thing that Basilio keeps doing.
Some darker arts.
Can do.
Everyone.
Who's down? Someone help her!
I see your
Good
game.
job, everyone! Talk about a close call!
Sacrifice yourself to the new age.
Yeah! That side means physical attack incoming! Attack before he swallows the puppets!
Yeah.
Basilio left him wide open! Let's hit that new weakness!
Tis best used.
I rejoin the fray.
Hey!
Even my spirit.
Hey! Wake up! We're still in a fight here!
Gotta stay calm. All yours. Shatter!
She's doing great! Basilio's looking pretty rough! Don't push yourself too hard, okay?
Sacrifice yourself to the new age.
I don't think there is a way for me to conserve MP
That side means
during
physical
this
attack
phase
from a distance
or the
Wake
next
up!
phase.
Hey!
I won't die easily.
Hey! Wake up! We're still in a fight here!
I'll use this one.
Basilio's about to
I'll
collapse!
use what I must.
Get him healed up!
Some darker arts.
Shatter!
Basilio's looking pretty rough! Don't push yourself too hard, okay? Too
slow.
Finesse! Beautiful dodge, Heisman!
Wish Nerys sold like actually good MP items.
Come on! Ancient magic, gather to me now. I can do this. Let it burn!
I won't die easily. This one.
Now accept your fate. No. I'll use this. Thanks.
This heralds
He's building up an incredible amount of magma! Look how much magma is pouring Is everyone okay?
anxiety.
Gotta heal up! Yufa's down! Someone help her! Come on, not like this! Someone, help, please!
I'll use this one.
I rejoin the fray.
Easy. A losing battle. This heralds
He's building up an incredible amount of magma!
sacrifice yourself to the new age.
That side means physical attacks incoming!
Is it
Attack before he
over for
swallows
me?
the puppet!
Oh fuck, I was Yufa. Whoops.
Come on, not like this!
Souls, do your
Someone,
thing.
help, please! Yes! The puppet's magma's
In
fading!
the end, my abilities amount to nothing. We have provisions.
I shall repay this favor tenfold.
Yufa's anxiety has weakened her! She's under attack!
This heralds
He's building up an incredible amount of magma! Yufa's down! Someone help her! This is pretty rough! Don't push yourself too hard, okay?
sacrifice yourself to the new age.
Perhaps this suits me best. Allow me to use
I
this.
rejoin the fray. Hey, ancient magic, gather to me now.
Wake up!
I shall use
There's
this.
a fight here!
Still fight.
Now that's finesse! Beautiful dodge, Heisman!
Heralds.
He's building up an incredible amount of magma! Look how much
Sacrifice
magma is
yourself
swirling
to
around
the new
inside him!
age.
That side means physical attacks incoming!
You're out
Attack
of
working!
here.
Yes! The puppet's
You think
magma
yourself
fading!
equal to a Ujief's agility? I'll use this.
I owe you one.
Bastilio's about to collapse! Get him healed up!
Shall perish.
Everyone is counting on me.
Voila! Fire!
I won't die. You better be ready.
Get ready!
Be neither
down,
timid nor
Bastilio.
arrogant. Allow me to use this.
Thanks. Defy me. I refuse to die yet. Sacrifice yourself to the new age.
Come on, this has to work. That side means physical attacks incoming. Attack before he swallows the puppet.
I'll pay you back double.
Throw her
I shall
back.
do my best.
Can anyone get on healing duty?
This should help.
That helped.
Much thanks.
I owe you one. Okay.
The puppet's magma's fading.
Perhaps this
Right in their
suits me
weak spot.
best.
Beat him
This
down,
should work.
Bastilio.
That helped us out.
That was helpful.
I will fight with. Let's go. Here's through.
Take my fullest power.
Let it burn. Captain's hurt bad.
Still fight.
Let's get him some healing.
Heralds.
He's building up an incredible amount of magma.
Trivial.
Sacrifice yourself to the new age.
That side means
All right.
physical attacks incoming. Attack before he swallows the Yes! The puppet's magma's fading.
Perhaps this suits me best. I'll use this.
That helped. I owe you one.
Thank you.
There is no
Fight is power.
in your fantasy.
Nice hit. That was perfect.
Here I go.
Spending so much time on just one face.
Someone get him healed up.
Perhaps this suits me best. 'Tis best you. Thanks.
This should work.
I need more dodging to happen, team. I need a lot more dodging to happen.
I see your game.
Fight a losing battle.
I pray you're ready. Let it. The enemy still stands.
Oh, awesome souls, do your thing.
You think yourself equal? Too much, perhaps? I'll use this.
That helped us out.
Behold. Here's through.
Nice hit. That was perfect.
Even I can do this.
What?
Come on.
Oh, what do you mean, Miss?
Sacrifice yourself to the new age.
That's what I'm saying.
Someone get him healed up.
Why always this?
The puppet's
Be
magma's
neither
fading.
timid nor
Right in their weak
arrogant.
spot. Beat him down, Bastilio.
This should work.
I owe you one.
everyone. Voila! Let it burn!
You better be ready. Get wrecked!
Perhaps this suits me best. Tis best used. So you're strong!
He's about to collapse! Someone kill him fast!
To the new age.
Chug, whatever you gotta, whatever you gotta chug, but I can't,
He's in
Azza.
real danger. He
I
needs
have to
healing now.
save it for the next phase. I can't.
Come on!
Don't get
What do you mean, Miss?
Even my strength will need it. I shall use this.
My thanks.
I'm ready whenever.
Please hit.
You're
Thank you.
My son must wait
right in their weak spot.
just
Beat
a
him
little
down,
while
Cecilia.
longer. Allow me to use this.
that helped us out.
I am grateful.
Sacrifice yourself to the new age.
The captain's on his
Take
last
my
leg.
fullest power.
Someone get him healed up. Fire!
Okay. All right.
The puppet's
You
max was
think
fading.
all power
Right in
of
their weak spot.
kings?
Beat him down, Cecilia.
Here.
I refuse to die yet.
Heisvey dodge, that's like your thing. Come on, man.
Heismay's
I
in
can
real
do
danger.
this.
He needs healing now.
Stay in. You better be ready. You're out.
The puppet's max
My
was fading.
son must wait
Right in their weak spot.
just
Beat
a
him
little
down,
while
Cecilia.
longer. Tis best used.
The world come forth, royal soul, and it's pierced through.
Take my fullest power.
Fire!
I need to move my chat bar over
Beautiful
so I
done,
can see it
Heisman.
fully. Please don't break a game while I tab out for a second to move chat over. Please. I just want to get to the second phase or last phase. I guess it's more like this is like phase like 50 at this point.
Right in their weak spot. Beat him down,
Perhaps this
Basilio.
some mandible bearing.
I won't hold back. No.
Okay, you're healing them.
Take it.
Much thanks.
I owe you one.
That was helpful. Every voila! Let it. I'm sorry, everyone.
Stay. You better be ready. Get wrecked.
Face me. Rank formidable indeed.
Finesse. Beautiful dodge, Heisman.
Still up?
The captain's on
I
his
can
last
do
leg.
this.
Someone get him healed
The
up.
enemy still stands.
You're
Okay. On to the hard part.
My perfect world!
Yep. 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 Yep.
This is our
Yep.
last chance. We've come this far. We have to end this here and now.
Hulkenberg's back on the team. Good.
Some darker arts.
The captain's on his last legs. Someone get him healed up.
This'll do it.
I'm ready whenever. Get
Cecilio left him wide
By
open.
the sworn oath
Let's
of
hit that
knighthood.
new weakness.
Oh, bolts of lightning!
Feel true terror.
Aw.
Give in, Twilight.
God, who's the person on my team that is supposed to negate the anxiety? I know there's someone here that's supposed to be
Aura's
doing that.
overpowering.
Oh, power of
It's making it
kings.
harder to fight.
God,
Just hold on.
I know I need, like, I 100%
Muscle
probably need
Strike attacks.
Juna
Smash 'em up.
on the team so I can, like, debuff them when they do buff. But I don't know who to switch out if they do that. Because I want this team. This team has good dynamic together.
Come forth, royal soul. The magic seeds.
Basilio, they're wearing
better
down
be
your
ready.
defenses. Right in their weak spot.
By the
Beat
sworn
him
oath
down,
of knighthood.
Basilio.
Thanks.
I owe you one.
Quite a boon.
Basilio, they're wearing
Face
down
me.
your defenses.
Some darker arts.
Prince. This is it.
Stay insane. Oh, awesome souls, do your thing. Hold on. This one.
Is everyone all right? Let justice prevail. Not this one. This won't do. From our position,
Knew you'd help.
That helps us out.
My thanks.
I have your back.
No, that move sucks.
Yes, Basilio, nice dodge.
Oh, power of kings. Allow me to use this.
Let's stay calm. Let's go. The magic seeds.
Get
Right in their weak spot. Beat him down, Basilio.
Bust out.
Rancor. Feel true terror.
Is that all?
Aura's overpowering. It's making it harder to fight. Just
This is
hold
it.
on.
This should help.
That helps. I owe you one.
Quite a boon.
Our new world and its ideals have no need for you.
This should work.
I'm obliged.
You chief.
Shush.
What's happening?
This. I need to bring in somebody.
Basilio, nice job! He's about to collapse! Someone kill him fast!
Vitus power. Maybe not. The magic seed.
Heismay's in real danger.
Here I go.
He needs healing now.
Fight back.
I defer to you.
Taking center
Oh, this
stage.
may not turn out well.
Son must wait.
Anyone get on healing duty?
Just a little while longer. I was saving
I knew
this.
you'd help. That elf the south.
Thanks.
Be gone.
Heismay's knocked out? Someone help
Like,
him
I
get back
actually
in
should have switched out Heisman. I forgot he did that move. I was so focused on like Heismay just being able to dodge. Fuck.
We gotta wake her up.
What is this?
Come on, not like this! Someone help, please!
Take it.
I shall retain this favor.
Someone, quick, get her back on her feet!
Please don't miss.
Hey, focus up, Basilio!
What did I just say?
Feel true terror.
Someone help him get back in the fight! Take this!
Why do I only have one turn?
Let's
try this.
Time for my friend!
Okay, let's do this.
All yours.
Heismay got knocked out! Just what I need! We gotta revive him! Going for the weak spot!
What was that?
Don't get yourself too hard, okay? We gotta wake her up! Come on, not like this! Someone, help, please!
Take it.
I shall retain this favor.
Please hit.
Get her back on her feet!
Thank you.
Perhaps this
Anyone
suits
get
me
on
best.
healing duty!
I'll use this.
I owe you one.
Why?
I see your game.
Basilio, nice dodge! Juna's down! Someone, quick, get her back on her feet!
You better let's go. This is it.
Basilio,
should I-
they're
Here I
wearing
go.
down your defenses! Right in their weak spot. Beat him down, Basilio!
'Tis best used.
Time for my wrath! Talk
okay.
about elements slowing you
Come
down,
forth,
Captain!
royal soul. The magic seed.
Feel true terror. You chief.
He's got power that can wipe out an entire tribe! We have to do something! Aura's overpowering!
Do your thing.
It's making it harder to fight! Just hold on! This power! This might sting! You've got a bunch of ailments slowing you down, Captain!
Retreat
By
for
my
now.
spear.
Basilio, they're wearing
fight
down
us
your
out.
defenses.
This is it!
Stay in. Come here. Get wrecked.
Right in their weak spot. Beat him down, Basilio. I'll show you.
No. No, I would like to, but no.
This
No,
might
I
be
should
too
just
much.
heal.
Let's get some use out of
I knew you'd help.
Thanks.
A world.
Feel true terror.
No, 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 I hate Soul Scream.
Disappointing. Gotta leave her. Juna's down. Someone, quick! Get her back on her feet.
Are you alright?
Thanks.
I owe you one.
Yeah,
Got a blood
Pebbles.
ailment slowing you down.
Hope you
Dragon.
well.
The magic seeds! Still here?
Basilio,
All
they're
right.
wearing down your defenses.
I stand ready.
Thank you for not missing Basilio.
Here.
Time for my grand comeback. No doubt. We gotta wake her up.
Feel true.
God damn, he doesn't stop attacking. Oh,
Someone, help us back up.
Fall so easily.
I'm dead.
Her down. Get her back up.
Fuck
Not
me,
like this.
man.
Someone, help, please.
I'll use this one.
Still fight!
Feel true terror.
So annoying.
Basilio's down. Someone, get him up and fight.
Please don't. Please don't.
Feel
Oh,
true terror.
you just do that for the rest of the fucking game now? There's no way I can revive everybody.
What was that?
There's just no way I can do this. There's no fucking way. God, now I have to redo that other phase again. Oh, this is such bullshit.
What now?
For my own sanity, I think I'm gonna lower the fucking game difficulty. Jesus Christ, I hate this dude. Oh. Good and bad, I think. Just kind of bleh. Just a bleh kind of day. That's fine. I just impulse bought a new CPO, which means yay new CPO, but also CPUs are expensive impulse purchases. Yeah. Yeah, I'm definitely looking at stuff at the moment where my brain is like, how cool would that be to have? And then, like, I check my bank account and I'm like, oh, but that would also be like money that I shouldn't be spending.
All right.
I totally understand you, Pebs.
The kingdom.
Also, like, computing power, for sure.
Again.
We will win this. For
the sake of our
I'm
world.
really annoyed though that I have to bump down the difficulty because this motherfucker is so annoying.
Now accept your fate.
And somehow I'm probably still gonna end up dying.
Rancor!
Behold. This is it!
Who should I beat?
I actually want to focus on you
I
first.
stand come!
Let's hit that new weakness.
Oh, bolts of lightning!
Give in to my anxiety. Fight a losing battle. The inequities of the
Oh, shut up. I know. This is my third time through this, Luis.
Is he trying to swallow those people? Wait, they're...
Gallica, please let me fight.
I'm sensing deadly magma in the puppets. Attack and
Some
push
darker
them apart.
arts.
Behold. The magic seed!
Yes! The puppet
I'm
magma
ready.
fading! Beat him down,
We
Brilliant!
strive for! Burst forth!
Rancor!
Okay, one early on here. It was a very budget upgrade, just so I can keep on choosing to. So now it's like a pot for upgrades. Yeah.
Oh, nice dodge!
And it works with the other parts I have, so don't have to worry about rebuilding the whole PC again. That's always good. I hate, like, I mean, I've never built a PC before, but the times that I've had to go, like, inside the PC, I hate it. It's the worst.
Oh, awesome souls, do your thing.
I
Beat him
speak
down,
justice
Brilliant!
prevail! Oh, bolts of lightning!
Some darker arts.
The Vitus power!
Nice hit! That was
I'm ready.
perfect.
Here I go.
That was a good turn.
Tactic. That all?
Sacrifice yourself to the new age.
That's it! The captain's on his last legs. Someone, get him healed up.
From our provisioned base.
Hulkenberg,
Be not
you've got several ailments slowing you down.
I will. Let's go! This is it!
Yes! The puppet's magma's fading.
Alright,
Be ready.
Right in their weak spot.
Is ever
Beat him down,
power
Basilio.
of heroes?
You think you're... Now accept your fate.
Vitus power! Come on!
Upgrades are annoying because if it doesn't have the same socket, it's like a new motherboard updates, probably new RAM. Also, wait a second, this motherboard doesn't fit in my old case and I need a new case. Yeah, PCs be just like annoying like that.
Hulkenberg's in bad shape.
I hate it because it's like you look at one thing, you're like, it probably work, and then it don't work, and you're like, well,
The puppet's magma's fading.
fun times ahead for me.
Down, Basilio.
Face me.
I need to
Much,
heal.
perhaps?
I didn't realize how much I needed to heal.
I'll use this.
I knew you'd help. Trust me.
I owe you one.
That's really not enough.
Got a bunch of ailments slowing you down, Captain.
In your fantasy.
Here's still up!
Get wrecked.
Hulkenberg, you've got several ailments slowing you down.
Here! That helped.
That helped us out.
Much
The
thanks.
Stop with the heat riser, man.
Nothing.
That move sucks. I know you know it sucks.
Sacrifice yourself to the new age.
Man, I wish I had more items. I feel like if I had more items, I would feel a lot more confident in this fight. But I'm like, I have no items that are helpful currently.
Some apologies. Would you
What's
finish
the
it?
ailment slowing you down, Captain?
Come on! A tough one.
Captain's
Here
on
I
his
go.
last leg.
You're
The puppet's
Observe the
magma's
enemy.
fading.
Let justice prevail. There.
Thanks. I owe you one.
My thanks. You think yourself now accept your fate.
You struggle. Your fantasy.
So I could buy as I have the correct RAM. I'm still waiting for something he found a
Beautiful
vid
dodge, Heisman.
confirmed because it's such a gamble
Cilio,
that
they're
things
wearing
will
down
talk
your
about
defenses.
100%. You gotta like really like research your time into stuff.
Captain's on his
Okay.
last leg.
All right.
Someone, get him healed up. Cilio left him wide open.
Is everyone all right?
Let's hit that new weakness.
From our position.
Be neither timid nor arrogant.
Your items replaced, but there's still things to look out for. 100%. Yeah. It is, yeah, but not when you can't find the kit. You need to make sure there's as much of a chance the RAM will work with each other.
Falling back. Forward.
Yeah, I don't know. No matter what you do on a computer, I feel like it's complicated. Like, unless you like really know what you're doing, like it's like super complicated.
Some darker arts.
You defy me. Sacrifice yourself to the new age.
Come forth, royal soul. The magic seed. Not good.
Don't get sloppy, Captain.
What do you mean miss? Its agility is so down. What do you mean miss? How did you
Observe
miss?
the enemy.
Look at its agility.
Beat him
It's so
Cilio.
down.
For all that we strive for. Oh, bursts of lightning.
Eat. Rancor.
Cilio, nice dodge.
Let's go. Here's through.
Captain's on his last leg. Someone, get him healed up.
By the sworn oath of knighthood. I just
I knew you'd help.
You thief. Some darker arts.
I will fight by this power.
People don't have to learn how to
Captain's
Is it computers?
Get him some healing. Captain's on his last legs. Someone, get him healed up.
Power, sorry, ignotre you.
Here I go. You're
Beat him
justice
down,
prevail.
Cilio.
This won't do. This should help.
Dingus, please keep
Be
your
not
health.
thief. Rancor.
Here's through.
You better be ready.
I step. Oh, power of heroes. First, may yet cling to life.
Now accept your fate.
Let's go. This is it.
The puppet's
Okay.
magma's fading. Right in their weak spot.
Observe
Beat
the
him
enemy.
down, Basilio.
Hey.
Just the thing.
I knew you'd help.
Thanks. Quite a boon.
Part of all.
Some commendable bearing. Too slow.
You fight a losing battle. Sacrifice
My
yourself
cartoon piece
to the
right
new
now. I
age.
just got 32 gigs of RAM sitting in a cardboard box in the corner of my room. Nothing to put it in. That sucks. Just having to like stare it down and being like, I could have the parts, but I'm missing a bit. Yeah, it's right there. Might as well, I guess.
Oh, bolts of lightning!
Perhaps this suits.
Let's try this. Thank you. That helped us out.
My thanks.
You haven't installed them in you yet? Oh, the per upgrade one.
Sacrifice yourself to the new
Get this laptop for like travel purposes.
We have to help everyone.
To remember when you
The
puppet's
I
Magless
for
fading.
all that we strive for.
There's gonna be a huge step forward once you can tell everybody what you ate for
Some
breakfast.
dark
Come forth, royal soul. The magic seed.
All right. Get ready. By the
Beat him down, Basilio.
Oh, bolts of lightning!
Let us clean up. I'll use what I must. Then again, I was saving
I
this.
owe you one.
I owe you one.
I see your face.
You defy me.
Oh, I shouldn't do that move.
Wind.
Berserker!
Your weak spot.
Is everyone
Beat
all
him
right?
down, Basilio.
Here!
Thanks. Be neither timid nor arrogant.
What if I just
Just rescue
continue
you.
giving stuff to Basilio?
Scour.
Too slow.
Fight a losing battle.
Berserker! Get
Your
ready!
weak spot. Beat him down,
Justice
Basilio.
prevail!
Now accept your fate.
Come forth, royal soul.
Alright, there you go. Now you really suck.
By the sworn oath of knighthood.
You're just absolutely awful. Now I'll go with
From
200.
our provision.
Save the 300s for next
Thanks.
turn.
Quite a boon.
It's a 50-50 chance I go into the kitchen really safe. 1000%, but that's just me, like, anywhere in life.
Face me.
Always a gamble, always forgetting if I forgot, and if I didn't even forget anything, I still feel like I forgot something.
Prince. This is it. A tough one.
You better be ready.
Your weak spot.
By
Beat him down, Basilio.
still standing, I see.
I'll use what I must.
Alright, there we go. Somehow I retain, like,
My
MP.
world.
I love ADD making me change the track I'm on every 10 minutes.
Not
I'm about to
yet.
press the buttons too. Good luck, Haley. We
I
got this.
refuse.
See ya, Azza. Thank you for the lurk.
You will be
Have a good one.
His Magla has
In the end,
Then buy it.
Alright, we've already been through this
It's
team.
our last chance. We've come this far.
Then
We
again,
have to end this here and now.
Been through this like 50 times.
I was saving this.
Let's stay calm. Prince! This is it!
Berserker!
Wide open.
I stand
Hit that new weakness.
Oh, bolts of lightning!
Wait, did I not? Oh, did it not keep the counter stuff on Hulkenberg upon my death last time? Well, that sucks.
Is that all?
I see your game.
Because I was really relying on that stuff.
Aura's overpowering.
Face me.
It's making it harder to fight.
It's okay.
Hold
Let's
on.
go! The magic seed!
Nice hit. That was
All right.
perfect. Right in their weak spot.
Observe
Beat
the
him
enemy.
down, Basilio.
I'm
Oh,
sorry,
power
enemy.
of heroes!
We don't need that, do we? No.
Thanks. Quite
Not
a
until
move.
we get like really, really.
I'll use what I must.
Only a flesh wound.
Basilio, nice dive.
Oh, this is a lot more chill of a time.
I'm
This is so much more chill.
I
Beat him down, Basilio.
Ah,
Some darker arts.
Let's stay calm.
here, consume this.
This should work.
Why? What?
Some souls, do your thing. Get
Right in their weak spot. Beat him down, Basilio.
oh power of heroes.
Hulkenberg, you do your
We knew
thing.
you'd help.
That helped us out.
Much thanks.
I
Perhaps
also
this
need
suits me
to
best.
give this
This
to
should work.
Basilio.
There is no
Lightest power. The magic seed!
Blindsided.
Beautiful dodge, Hydra.
Forgot about the soul. The soul scream is like probably the worst part of this fight. Just deletes health. Absolutely deletes health with that move.
Aura's overpowering.
But not this time, Luis. This time you fucking suck.
Be careful out there, okay?
This time you absolutely suck. And you don't even know how dead you are.
Some commendable bearing.
The Rusans, a foolish people.
Uh-huh.
What's happening?
I don't even have to switch out Basilio, man. Cause you're terrible.
True terror. Fight a losing battle.
Beautiful dodge, Heisman!
I can't imagine how much harder this fight would be if you didn't, like, go after those dragons. Oh. Truly.
But why? Why is it still beyond me?
Dawn breaks.
Look! He's done it! He's finally beaten Luis!
Be first place. First place.
Does this mean he's won? I'm not dreaming this.
He did it!
Not yet. I have my idea.
I still have 50 more phases to go through.
Everyone's fighting their fear and anxiety. Nobody knows for sure what's right. And even through all that, the people have declared you king!
We fight for more than justice. Show him our will against his. Show him the fall of his world.
Hold fast to your ideals! 'Tis your sworn duty as king!
You wielded the power of kings! It's time to stop following their footsteps! Now it's your turn to take your place with them!
Your fantasy is naught but lies!
What? What's going on?
Just give it up, you freak.
No. Fantasy is more than an empty dream. It's a dream with the power to change the world!
New archetype? Or wait, did our ship just turn into an archetype? A cool anime cut in half. Finally, that motherfucker is dead! Finally! Congratulations. Thank you, Pebble. Thank you.
That must be the Lord that governs Utopia and all worthy champions. The hero's archetype. The king. I see. At long last, fantasy has become a force that frees people from anxiety. The harbinger of change for a deadlocked reality.
The people have chosen my son.
I'm old
With that,
now
My
again.
tremendous gamble hath borne fruit. Thus it is that my duty here draws to a close.
And now, the
I
novel
really
you
hope
wrote
I
with
don't have
such
to wear that
passion
crown.
will
That's the
finally begin a
goofiest
new
crown.
chapter.
Do I get to
This
know who this
voice.
voice is?
Is that?
Is it
could
wife?
be? But
Mother?
how?
While flames swept through the sanctum, I cast a final spell to abandon my body and survive in soul. I became an immaterial being among the fairies. I had to, so I might provide guidance to the child on his most perilous path.
The power of the archetypes. Was that your doing?
No. All I did was awaken them to it. My voice carried the words they needed to hear. That power is no great and rare treasure. It is something that might be grasped by anyone with the will to change the world. And anyone has the power to change the world. Those children proved as much. Now, that boy has grasped the courage of a warrior. All dragons who
Why is he
still roam
jittering
the
like
continent
that?
have fallen by his
What?
hand. For what greater
Why is he, like,
embodiment
turning
of the
slightly-
impossible is there than a dragon? And he now possesses the power and will to quell those forces.
I see.
Oh,
Then he is not
oh,
so weak a child that I must hold his hand. I am truly sorry. I lost all the power I once knew. I saw the sanctum burn. And you. I lost you. Once they took our child from me, all my remaining hope went with him. And so I placed my faith in the royal magic. I believed that if this world would choose him, there would still be hope.
This shall do. That boy's fight, and ours, is finally over. The people no longer need some mystic relic or some lofty magics to soothe their fears. They have found the strength to overcome it within. Provided they can turn their anxiety into strength and never stop walking toward the unknown, reality will ever change. Their world shall be one full of possibility.
This isn't about the throne anymore. It marks the beginning of a new era, led by those who are truly worthy of the people's trust. Almost the appointed time now. The day is dawning on a new king's reign. And with it, my true passing. However, if I may truly end my life with pride in my boy, and my love at my side, I've no regrets.
It's been a long road to this moment, hasn't it?
It has indeed. But for our son, a new journey now begins.
what about the cat? Why cat? Where cat? Where did cat go? What is cat? Cat mystery? Cat unanswered. So I can't believe I did like predict that that was mom like years ago at this point.
Heed me, all people of the kingdom. Dawn breaks, and the appointed hour hath come.
Get Luis's face off of there, man's
With the
dead.
announcement of our new king, everything finally ends.
I now settle the long-contested succession to the throne. They who hath gathered the most faith from their subjects amassed, they who have overcome this fierce contest, the throne's new sovereign, I now reveal. Behold, your new king of your kingdom united.
Ugh. Ugh. It's Makoto from Persona 3.
Yay! Look! Look, that's him, isn't it? He won!
He certainly did, love. He really did. Oh, I still can't believe it. That boy pulled it off. His Majesty, the new king.
I won't accept it! The new king is Camp Luis.
You can't just crown his son after all. That's cheating, that is. Rise up, people!
There's still people wanting Luis.
Disorderly conduct
What?
will not be permitted.
Settle down. The tournament is over. Our new king has been decided. And the royal capital falls under His Majesty's rule.
Also, how did people... Oh, wait, never mind. I did claim
And you
to
shall
be
face the wrath
the
of
son.
the
Never
crown
mind.
theocracy's warrior monks.
Bloody fantastic. They really did it.
Quietude descended once again upon the royal
Quietude?
capital, and the day of the new king's coronation arrived.
Anime? Is anybody gonna try and assassinate me today?
Boy, coronation really crept up on us. There's a lot of people in the crowd.
I hope I can do this.
Don't tell me you're nervous. After everything we survived already, stage fright should be nothing for you.
Of course.
All the same, my heart's pounding out of my chest.
Oh.
Is it? Nothing you're not used to then. It's just like with the archetypes. Just keep your head high.
It'll be fine. We'll keep the crowd warmed up for you.
Your newfound dignity suits you well, Your Highness. Ah, but I suppose you have outgrown that title. Your Majesty. Yes, that too suits you well.
Oh. Your Majesty, I hope I can live up to that title.
By the way, saw some of them Senate fat cats hovering about, acting like they've been supporting us from the start, of course. Always on the winning side, eh?
Better than the alternative, no? Especially since we've got some Luis diehards among the people.
I hear that many are concerned about his proficiency with statecraft. To be honest, I'm not so sure myself.
We work together as a team. And their concern is justified. It's not as though I swayed the entire kingdom to my idealistic views.
Juna will stand as moderator at the podium. His Majesty will only be asked for a few brief answers. First, the people would know how you aim to lead them. How will you respond to that, Your Majesty?
We can change the world. I'll face any challenge. I'm not sure. I don't know.
We have the power to change the world. All of us. I know I'm inexperienced, but I'll strive to do my utmost. With all of you at my side.
That's fine. The people have about had it with pompous monologues. Better to say what you mean with determination.
Still, there are a lot of people in the crowd who have never supported you. How are you going to respond to them?
We'll have to earn trust and build bridges between us. I want us all to have hope for the future, no matter who we are.
You went from a nobody to the top seat in the nation. No need to puff up and bluster anymore, what? You'll do fine.
A ruler must only stand tall. The rest is not done alone. We are with you.
Indeed. And we're no strangers to more practical work. Whatever our tasks, I'm sure we can handle them.
Well, it is time to make your first appearance as our king. Let us brace ourselves.
Good luck.
Honestly, Wolves, I think I'd be there for it. I think it could be fun. Maybe.
Thanks for always having my back.
Well, let's go. To His Majesty, the new king.
Anime. Yeah. Gotta be anime.
All right, a warm welcome, please! His Majesty, the new king! Your Majesty, you're so young!
Please. My king, your subjects would hear how you intend to lead them.
Relax, okay? Take it easy and use your own words.
As a ruler, I've much to learn. I cannot say what I'll accomplish. And yet, I believe the world can change by our hand. And to that end, I will face any odds.
Now, Your Majesty, a few more words. Naturally, some under your rule now supported other people in the race. How do you respond to their voices?
There will be times I let you down. I know that. Only results can prove my intent. But still, even should you oppose your king, you can always believe in your own future. I will make sure of it!
A nation where dreams and fantasies are always in reach. Will surely be a challenge.
We'll make it happen.
There you go. If you can pull that off, you'll be the finest king we've known. Well then, this is it! Your attention, please!
Why did it have to be the goofy crowd?
Please take the crown with your own hands, my king.
God, that crowd is so goofy.
Ah, long have I awaited the arrival of this day.
Oh, you want me to press?
This journey has reached its end. He came to know the goodness of a hero's heart, and became the king his people had always hoped for. But as this journey ends, so another begins. I'd like you to watch over him on his path for a little longer yet. 1 year has passed since the arrival of the new king.
$35? Since when was that a date on the calendar in this game? Didn't it only go up to 30?
Hey, heard the news? They're finally reopening that mage academy that got closed down.
You don't say. The famous one deep in the Montario Mountains. Really? I'm impressed. It only took them a year.
They've even paved a proper mountain road. And get this, their headmistress is none other than Lady Juna.
What? The songstress?
Well, she is one of the king's 6 partisans. If she managed to help save the world from Luis, I expect she knows a thing or two about magic. Sounds like they plan to fully open the magic researcher's findings to the people, too. Quite a turn from when the late Sanctifex banned it.
Makes sense to me. After the clash between His Majesty and Luis last year, Everyone knows you don't really need an igniter to use magic.
And that's just today's news. It's surprise after surprise, ever since us church folk got the boot from the palace.
Hard to believe it's already been a full year. Only natural that there would still be unrest among the people. I know that also was like, huh? Did Bingus change the calendar? I mean, I guess we never made it to December, so maybe it just has extra days for some weird reason. But it's very odd, just because every other day of the month only went to 30.
Even the Royal Knights. Their leadership was bound to the church more than anything, and now he's out on his ear too. And replaced by Sir Jaime Nocturne, no less. You believe that? The Royal Knights, led by a Chief of all things. Though he's one of the 6 partisans himself. When he speaks, everyone listens. No one's about to complain.
Even Parliament now invites citizen representatives to hearings. Strange to think we'd been deaf to the voice of the people until now. It's unbelievable, compared to the days of the autocrats. How swiftly the times change, eh?
Credit where it's due. I think it's thanks to his young majesty. Remember last year's coronation? Unprecedented, that. Saw heroes of all different tribes celebrating the king's victory. Celebrating among the common folk, even. They tell me some of the younger aristocrats have taken to calling it the Great Reconciliation. It really is a tragedy, what happened to his father, the king. But considering how his sons turned out, I hope he's at peace.
Indeed. Yet the real test is still to come. The first year has seen a lot of good, but we've still got our share of problems.
Okay, when do I actually get to see my friends instead of people just talking on a bench? People are smiling more now, but smiles won't solve the multitude of problems we still face.
Speaking of His Majesty,
look,
I've
he's
also
right
heard
over
some
there.
folks saying they've seen a boy wandering around these parts who looks just like him. You don't suppose?
Ah, can't be. Without his escorts?
Yep.
Besides, what business would a
That
king have
can't
in
be
this
him
place?
directly in front of you.
Suppose you're right.
That is Lord Bingus to you. More animal. Oh.
Mountains upon mountains of
Look at
appeals
the
from the
lad.
people. How many days will this take to sort?
After all the trouble you took to flee politics.
He's got a hat too.
And somehow you're now the preeminent ladyship of your house. Such is fate.
Despite everything, this year has passed in surprising peace, hasn't it? Honestly, with the royal scepter disappearing like that, I feared more dissent.
Perhaps after Luis, they swore they could never let that happen again. Either way, more and more are dealing with conflicts calmly and openly. Promising.
It promises that I'll have an eternally cluttered desk.
Here, Your Majesty. I've brought in the next load.
Gallica can do that?
And there we go.
You can do that?
Not half bad, right?
How come you didn't do anything like that earlier?
When did he? I've said countless times not to leave unannounced.
Oh, all this decoration doesn't
Take
suit
you
me.
that long to realize he wasn't in the chair?
Forden put up with all this damn finery. Your Majesty? Are you here?
Yo.
Juna's back from her inspection.
Apologies, Stroll. I'll look
That's
for
a
him
cool
now.
outfit, Stroll.
I'm coming with you.
It's also a really big hat.
Good grief.
Witch hat.
Some
Juna
things
gets to
never
wear a witch
change.
hat?
Not that they should.
I thought she was wearing like just a really oversized top hat for a second.
And somehow our captain's same as he ever was.
And then, well, I might have got a bit too fresh with them stuck-up sanctists. But those bloody church folk been looking down on us for years, you know? Still, it was other sanctists what stepped in to keep things peaceable too. I reckon they're not all bad. Guess me cog's turning. They lost both their Sanctifex and the Saint Lady last year. got their own struggles, I expect.
Well, as authority weakens, power falls to the hands of those who have never wielded it. We must ensure it does not corrupt and give rise to new conflict.
Not like it excuses all of them, or makes me want to go up and shake a Sanctus hand, but you really put some perspective on it.
I believe you'll come to understand them.
You know what, lad? You're all right. You ever need some good, honest work? I'll get you squared, eh?
Well, I'm glad to see more optimism in the world. Still, it will take more than that to affect true change.
I should have known you'd be wandering around without your escorts again. How is it, being able to hear the city's honest thoughts? If you told them you're the king, it'd knock them sideways. Sorry you ended up coming all this way. Maria's actually out on an errand right now.
I suppose I'll wait until she comes back.
You sure? That girl always ends up on detours. No telling how long she'll be. Either way, best keep your head down. You know what happens when you're too obvious about this. Sooner or later, the Lady Captain of the Royal Guard...
Oh, there you are! I knew we'd find you here, for crying out loud!
Phew. So you were here.
Speak of the devil.
Let us return, Your Majesty. And I thought I had informed you that Juno would be back from her expedition today.
I have a few stops left in the city, though.
You do know I practically sprinted out the gates to find you. 'Tis settled. I shall come with you on every excursion.
Not dressed like that, you won't. You know how we like snooping around, inconspicuously.
Point taken.
He'll be fine. His Majesty is not about to fall prey to some alleyway scandal, surely. Right, Your Majesty. If you see Maria about, do slow down for a chat. She'll be shattered if she finds out she just missed you.
Fine. Now, Your Majesty, once your business here is finished, please make sure you return to the palace with all swiftness.
I actually get to wander around for a bit? Ah, Maria, where are you? This reminds me of the first time Maria went missing. It seems so long ago now. She might be praying in the Grand Cathedral just like back then. Before heading for the Grand Cathedral, why not go talk to everyone else first? They're all in the royal capital to prepare for the new year, so let's find them. Oh, I can do it now. Yeah, I 100% did not have enough time on yesterday to finish this game. When you finish your business outside the palace, please promise me you'll return to resume your duties, Your Majesty. If you take this as my pressuring you not to venture out, that's not it at all. Only that as Captain of the Royal Guard, I must know your whereabouts at all times. Relax. You need to be so serious, Hulkenberg. Lighten up, maybe. You mean to say I am too fussy? Well, 'tis only proper for the Captain of the Royal Guard. To be overfamiliar would set a poor example. Imagine the scandalized faces of the rank and file guard. That said, not a day goes by that I don't reflect on our travels. Now only a year past, I owe regaining my pride as a knight to that journey. I was but a wanderer searching in vain for the prince, and it was through you I learned he yet lived, and in the end, it was your ascent to the throne I supported. I never tire of the faces the younger guards make when I tell them of the time you acted as witness to my duel. You mean your duel with Rodin? Yes. Thanks to you, I was able to face him with eyes forward and put my past behind me. I'm pleased to say the knights of today are nothing like what they were under Rodin's command. Soldiers take up their sword not for those in power, but for the people, and as the champion of the people yourself, we will do all in our power to protect you, our king. You do not make it easy by sneaking out of the palace as you do. though I suspect the soldiers are getting used to your chaotic tendencies. They know they protect not just a king, but a ruler who stands beside his people and hears their voices in clarion truth.
This I vow.
I will protect you with my life, as I have always endeavored to do. Your Majesty, only let me stay by your side to do so.
What do you want to do?
Still other people we can talk to, but did you want to go see Maria now? Well, let me talk with others. I want to talk with people. Stroll. Where you at? It's truly something. Talk with me, Stroll. Wait, that outfit is so cool. Skulking about the city again, are we? Which is to say, Hulkenberg is on the hunt. The classic game of cat and mouse. Though who is which, I dare not say. It's been a year since you ascended the throne, but it's like you've hardly changed. Should I be more pretentious? I don't know. You haven't changed much either, Stroll. Ahem, that's Lord or General Stroll, Your Majesty. I'll never get used to such titles. I really should take a page from Juna's book. She has a gift for delegating, like she was born to do so. Not that I can talk. I actually came out for a bit of a breather myself. You know, I see now that even those at the top have their struggles, a little too clearly. A general's duties feel overwhelming at times. But there are lives hanging in the balance. I recognize the weight of every decision I make, and I do find satisfaction in protecting those lives. Remember our first meeting back at the recruitment center? I, a fallen noble with nothing to my name, and you, a struggling Elda traveler. Back then, my only goal was getting ahead. My people were little more than an afterthought. If I hadn't met you, I'd have never realized the truth about my fortune, my father's intentions, and I certainly couldn't have saved the Hollyans. I owe seeing the joy in their faces to you. I think I've said it before, but again, thank you. Give yourself some credit, man. You need to give yourself some credit, Stroll. I would still owe any credit I could take to you for showing me the way. They live stable, peaceful lives thanks to you. You have a whole country on your shoulders now. The roads ahead will be full of challenges we can't possibly foresee. But show me the way, and I'll blaze the trail. Now and always, it's my role as a warrior to be the vanguard. Our titles may have changed, but I'd like to think our friendship is steadfast as ever. Don't hesitate to rely on me, now and always. Oh. Hazme. Man, I really can't go to, like, Alonso's grave or something. Did he not get a grave? Oh. Oh, Hazme on the barrel.
Oh.
Hi. Well, I see our king is out on some personal business, eh? I believe Hulkenberg was searching for you, but I suppose it's none of my business who comes or goes. I'm on break myself. Only try not to frustrate your royal guards over much, They all take their duties quite seriously, much like their captain. Bah, who am I kidding? A knight who smiles is surely a myth. That's become clear to me since becoming titled. What could be more bizarre? A UG outcast, once a wanted criminal with a bounty on his head, made knight commander. There was, of course, some opposition at first, but the more heart-to-heart talks I've had, the more accepting they've become, albeit gradually. They needn't look further than the outcast who became their king. Indeed, you face no shortage of persecution, and look at you now. Grand titles and posts across the nation are no different, spread across all the tribes. I've realized over the past year just how much a nation is defined by its people. No matter how great a king, he also does not he alone does not a country make.
However,
yet he stands for those very people, as symbol and representative. that the king and those around him are of mixed tribes. It has already caused a great shift in sentiment, even for those in the rural villages.
Now that you mention it.
And just how is Tadari these days? He seems as busy as he can handle, now that they've resumed trade with other villages. Your coronation inspired that village to greater heights. It proved that barriers can be broken, and that even they could take the first step. New winds are blowing in every corner of this country. I'll have to make another trip back home with my son to see the changes for myself soon enough. And someday, I hope distant generations will grow up only knowing conflict born of tribal differences from history books. We've a ways to go before that day comes, but until it does, let us forge the path toward it, Your Majesty. I think you missed the final quest with the bald guy that killed Alonso. He does have a final. Oh, I was supposed to go to the village, wasn't I? Fuck, I completely forgot about delivering that money, didn't I? Shit. I feel awful about that now. Hey, out inspecting again? Seems a right pain to me, but I appreciate you going to all the effort. Making your rounds, Basilio? Yeah, captain of the Tradian Brigade, reporting in, and I'm pleased to report that there's nothing to report, Your Majesty, so I'm taking a break. Bit of a mouthful, isn't it? Still not used to calling myself a captain, besides. We've even taken in some survivors from Luis's troops, you know? But don't you worry, I've got 2 eyes on them, even when I ain't looking. Way I see it, they weren't the ones trying to make the world worse. I just gotta show how power is supposed to be used, yeah? We owe it to you that there's less discrimination in the city these days. Fewer and fewer turn into a life of crime to make ends meet. If Del could see Grand Trad today, his eyes would bug out. And not just Del, a lot of the guys who didn't make it. I only wish they could have seen it for themselves. Yeah, same. But long as we keep them in our memory, it's as close to saving them as we can get, Vinca included. We built this piece with a lot of blood and tears, so I say those of us who made it this far owe it to all of them what didn't to protect it. Maybe I've got nothing to report today, but it's not like bad people just stop being bad because you're king now. You've been through a lot, though, so thanks for not giving up on us. Or the world, for that matter. You spot any trouble that I didn't spot first, you just point me at it. I'll solve it quick like. Alright, Juna.
My king.
Where did you get the witch hat from? It's super cool. Tell me more.
My king.
Oh, there you are, Bingus. Heard you were in town, so I decided to see if we might cross paths. I have so much to tell you about my inspection, so I'm afraid you'll need to clear your diary for me soon.
In that case...
Did you bring me back any souvenirs? Let's just focus on the report. Don't worry, I'll give you just the gist. Firstly, the Mage Academy's reconstruction is going swimmingly. Repairs are in full swing, and we're already processing admissions. I must say, I'm still surprised you appointed me, of all people, to be the Academy's headmistress. I was rather looking forward to going back on tour as a songstress. Oh, and shall I introduce you to my furry little friend? I scooped him up in the Academy of all places. What? Oh, the cat? What? The cat. During the reconstruction, they stumbled on the little guy in some kind of observatory, supposedly used by a king long ago. Considering the igniter around his neck, I'm sure he was being taken care of. I mean, there's no way a cat could survive alone in that cold, could he?
So...
Regardless, our mysterious kitty is only the tip of the iceberg. When it comes to the Academy, all that knowledge was lost when it fell. so we're starting from scratch. It may even be hiding secrets as big as the Dragon Temple or the Sanctum. Oh, and I'm keeping the cat. Feels like fate, you know?
Speaking of which...
And speaking of fate, on my way back I met up with Myrtus. She's swell.
Now we're talking.
She's been keeping well, I hope? More than well. Her throat has been fine, and she's a fairly prominent singer about town now. We both just keep soaring to new heights. Her in music and me in coming face to face with magic again. Surely you remember, music was the first magic born in this world, yes? When the heart expresses itself through magic, it moves the hearts of others. And when they make hearts swell, why, there's no end to the magic. So just you watch. With music and magic at my side, I'm going to change the world. All will have equal opportunity to hone their talents at the Mage Academy. Our doors are open to all. That's what my sister would have wanted, and if it makes the world a better place, why, isn't that just grand? Rella taught me that magic is more than a tool. It's in all of us, deep in our hearts. Cat.
Wait a second.
You're the same cat, right? Wait a second. Isn't that the cat from Academia? If that place was made of magic, how is it here in real life? To say nothing of how he could survive in a deserted ruin buried in the snow. That shouldn't be possible, right? I just think he's cute.
That's a good kitty.
And yet he's never stopped looking cute. It doesn't bother you at all? You sure are something else. If memory serves, the last king did build himself a study in the Mage Academy. Do you think Academia was styled after that, maybe? I wonder what His Majesty, what Moore felt when he put this little guy in Academia. The cat tends to himself quietly, utterly impartial to us. Oh, is this gonna repeat the same thing? I wonder what His Majesty, what Moore felt when he put this little guy in Academia. Okay. I want to know more. But I don't know if I'm gonna get the answers unless it's in like one more last cutscene. Kitty!
I do believe...
I wish I could pet it, just like one last little pet, you know?
Greetings.
Working hard as ever, Bingus? Were you going about town and listening to what the people have to say? Myself, I've just come from the Crown Court, where I've been consulting with the people about their grievances and disputes as Chief Magistrate.
Well...
Our court is taking on common grievances?
Yes, of course.
In the past, we were busy with cases of violence and theft, but those have decreased remarkably. As you're undoubtedly aware, in the past, many citizens were sentenced to hang without so much as a trial. I'm pleased to report things are different now. Anyone, regardless of race or status, can tell their side of the story in court and be judged equally and fairly. It just goes to show anything is possible, even for a priestess to become a chief magistrate. And my brother is making great strides as a village chief. He rather hated the role before, but he's truly found his calling, I think.
The reason is...
As I said, no one knows what the future holds. It's all the more reason I try to guide people to good choices. I want to live in a society that practices kindness, where those who suffer need not turn to crime, and so I practice what I preach. The other day, I went to visit Ovi's church to inquire with those who are sick there about how the kingdom can be more accessible to them. Was Ovi doing well? Yes, we practiced dancing together, and then we showed her mother. All of them are ready to ease into working again. Hearing them made me reflect on all the people who still need our help. Until now, the only hope those people had was God. I want to fight for them to have options under laws and systems that they can rely on in addition to higher power. A country where all the tribes, with all their values, can join hands in harmony. That's what we need. You aim to achieve that too, yes, Your Majesty? I hope you allow me to keep walking alongside you in this. Of course, 100%. The lack of a final petting is criminal. You so right, Wills. It really is. I only could wish that they would allow me to do so. Hello, Norris. Oh ho ho! What brings His Royal Majesty here? Come to feel the wind on your face too, have you? I know how it is. I have the fancy old title of Chief Engineer of the Kingdom Infrastructure Development Bureau, and can research as I please now, but something's missing. So I threw off that stuffy old uniform and came to gaze upon the runner in the way I do.
About that.
I feel like I know what you mean when you say something's missing. I knew you would agree. I think my bones are aching to feel the wind. I rather miss the days of dashing hither and hither in the runner. Not that I'm ungrateful for the gracious title you've given to a man who used to skulk about modifying gauntlet runners. You haven't seen anything yet. Why, one day I'll invent a teleportation device that would deliver fresh fish straight from Oceania to your palatial plates. It would change the world, wouldn't you say? I'm just a bit stuck at the beginning on the development. And it's times like this I need stimulation of the mind. You have anything that might do the trick? Do I smell another hunt? Are you going to send me on another relic hunt? Don't pretend you didn't enjoy it. Every time you'd pop back in with one, I remember how I could hardly contain my excitement. I do so miss traveling like that. Even if the relics themselves were better off left untouched, they've become the guiding principles of my research, you know? Convenience is important, but one must consider safety and the effects it might have on the world. An engineer who dumps a burden on future generations is no engineer at all. Still, it's no small feat to design with a perfect balance of safe and revolutionary. Even I struggle with it, and I'm a bally genius. I knew it. What I need is stimulation. Your Majesty. You know, like the soul-shaking speed and quiver of a drive engine. You'll let me know if you ever want to go out for a spin, won't you? Our dear old girl's sparkling clean and always ready for takeoff. Who's next? Katharina! Katharina!
You alright, mate?
I wonder if that guy, or I guess he's the king now, is doing alright. Telling me I haven't spoke to Katharina in like a year? What's wrong with you, Bingus?
Hi there.
Well, if it ain't the big man himself, good timing, mate. I just got back into town myself. Long time no see. Katharina.
Oh, right.
Ain't it been? I've been out traveling since I took the reins on the Seekers Recon team. Hard to believe it's been half a year. And crazy doesn't begin to describe what's beyond the sea. The sights, the magic, everything's so fantastic. I'm already itching to get back out there. Well, I'm not especially keen on dodging the bloody cannonballs when my ship gets too close. Lots of tension out there. But what country isn't a little tense? Everything from the customs to the way they think is so different, my head spins. Makes all the tribal bickering seem right dull, if I can speak my mind. But this country's changing for the better. I'm glad I turned over the throne to you. Appreciate it.
Hold on.
Yeah, I appreciate that. Oh, come on, I'm just roasting you. After we knocked heads, I knew I could trust you with making the lives of us Perrypus better than they was. All my cohort have found jobs, and some of them have even picked up new skills from being out at sea so long. But don't you worry your kingly head. I'll have it all whipped up in a report for you. Do something proper kingish with it, yeah? Bingus, bruh. How could you not talk to her? I don't know if we'll meet again. Barden, stop having doubts with yourself.
That's something.
What an unexpected coincidence, Your Majesty. No guards with you today? Ha, don't worry, I'm no tattletale. I myself just left a meeting going over how the provincial governments are doing. We can convene for the new year.
So,
how are things in Martira? Oh, it's as lively as it used to be, and we owe it all to you, Your Majesty. That dodgy mess you cleaned up for us feels like ancient history now. And I'm pleased to report, as head of the Provincial Lords, it's nothing but good news reaching my ears. Better relations between towns has employment up and overall welfare too. Each town has specialties and wisdom to offer, and when we combine our heads, there's no problem we can't solve. I just feel so blessed to be part of it. I know I made some blunders when I first stepped into the governor's role, but I'm happy to share my failings so others don't repeat my mistakes. That really brings me back. I know, I was trying to do too much on my own back then, and I got a bit overzealous. Of course, some lords are like I was once, and would rather manage things at their sole discretion than leave things to the people. And yes, taking every matter to public opinion can be laborious, what with all the proceedings and disputes. Still, changing our own lives with our own hands makes the process worth the trouble. And choosing a king of our own will was all the inspiration we needed for change. Okay, more you're gone, right? Yeah. Right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Alright, so that just leaves Brigida then. Things have changed completely. Hope you doing well, Brigida. I miss you, Brigida. The king himself, out browsing the shops? Perhaps I need to draft up a royal certificate of appointment. Tell the world we supply goods to the royal family. Anything you'd recommend? One igniter in particular, in fact, though I'm afraid we're all sold out of it at the moment. The igniter I made at the children's request, the one that lights up with rainbow colors, is selling startlingly well. The store was packed with families and children. I now hold the position where I control the distribution of all manner of goods throughout the kingdom as the head of the Igniter Consortium. I can't help but think that if I had been in this position sooner, then the church's violence, the tragedy of that village, could have been prevented.
But
there was nothing you could have done at the time, Brigida. I know that. I only rose to this position once you became king, and shed light on what lurked in the shadows of this country. Though you can't take full credit, as it were, I was nominated for my new position by my colleagues. Our new king has changed this country for the better. However, as a former arms dealer, it would be naive to think all weapons can ever disappear from this world. It's all the more reason I hope that the reasons for people to wield them continue to decline. To that end, I'll continue doing all that I possibly can, with all that I am, just as you do.
Speaking of...
Yes. Do you remember my dog? I found the ones who took her. Naturally, I considered ending their lives. But there she was, sitting beside them. What? It's evidently they could not bring themselves to harm such a sweet creature. Oh, so they decided to keep her instead. I had no choice but to spare their lives. I couldn't subject a gentle dog to their atrocities I'd commit in her name. You should come play with her sometime. I'm sure she remembers you. Oh, I'm happy to know that her dog is fine. Oh. Good job on being able to be sorry I'm in and out today. All good. And thank you, Jordy. I appreciate it.
Let's go see.
I think I'm done greeting people. I think I'm done greeting people. I can't think of anybody else. I would greet you, Gallica, but you don't have a heart bond thing on you. Because that's story related, I suppose. I don't think we spoke to everyone yet, but she wants you to go. What do you mean we haven't spoke to everyone? Who haven't I spoke to?
Yeah.
Who haven't I spoke to?
Oh, there!
Oh, there's just people just around? Lady Gruaday? Ah, it's been quite some time, hasn't it, Bingus? You've matured a great deal in the short year since I last saw you. Rumors of your rule have reached even the Sanctum. Some are kinder than others. Taking the reins of a runaway country must have its share of difficulties. Your face tells me as much. The frail child who could do little more than lie on the brink of death has come so far. Goodness, tears come so easily with old age. I did nothing. You're the ones who achieved everything. I'm surprised to see you in Grand Trad, Lady Gruaday. It's a curious thing. I received a rather forceful invitation here. You see, from one of your friends, the girl named Juna. Goodness knows how many times she's already come to visit the Sanctum, seeking instruction on magic. Some of the villagers are rather smitten with her. She declared that if I wouldn't feel welcome coming to Grand Trad, she would have a highway built directly between the capital and the Sanctum. Oh, Juna. And she probably would. So there you have it. Now then, Bingus, or rather, King Bingus. The 1,000 years seclusion of the Elder Tribe may soon come to an end under your guidance. And yet, the journey ahead of you will be hard. The dreams you hope to achieve will feel just out of reach. So do stop by and show your face around our forest sometime. Your mother cannot do so herself. I can whip up some of her favorite dishes in her spirit.
Wonderful, isn't it?
Are you someone I know? Russell, you're here. Oh, from the village, yeah. No, not from the village. From the Elder village, yeah. Oh, Gallica, and your highness as well. Ah, but that's no longer your title, is it? Excuse my impertinence, your majesty. Still knowing that the New Year celebrations were just around the corner, I couldn't resist returning to the capital to see how the kingdom was faring. Indeed. I need only look upon their faces to see that the city feels alive again, and it seems as though the citizens are free to choose their own paths. I must say, I never imagined that I'd return here without all the cloak and shadow. I owe a great deal to the work of Lady Juna. To think I'd be able to see Grand Trad with His Highness sitting openly upon the throne. Alcez, are you seeing this as well? Got a long way to go, but I know Grius will be watching. I should tell you, a sizable number of the villagers in the Sanctum have gained an interest in the outside world. I've been acting as sort of their bridge. It seems this doddering old fool has found a new role to find, the middle ground for both those who wish to preserve tradition and those who seek innovation. I couldn't think of a better man for the job, Russell. I'm sure you'll be a great help to the village. I fought so long to save this country, but seeing all these smiling faces now, I think perhaps I'm the one being saved. This is a country that protects its people, and the people shape the country in turn. Surely that's the world His late Majesty wished to see. Not to simply chase the ideal of a utopia, but to shape it with your own hands. We've a long way to go, but I trust you'll continue to make this country stronger, Your Majesty.
Wonderful, isn't it?
Who else? I assume one dude is around. Do I know you? No, you're just this herb seller. Do I know you? No. Why are you all what's going on here? Are things really alright now? Am I alive after all that's happened? Yes, you are. It's been a year. We came out of it okay. We've both been through a lot of terrible things, but we will overcome them one by one. Yes. Oh. Whoops. I'm not trying to, I just wanted to go around the stall. Can I move? Thank you.
Amazing.
Do I know you? Salva? Who? Well, if it isn't His Majesty, the captain of the Royal Guard was looking for you. As a former guard captain of the Charidrius, perhaps I should report your whereabouts? Oh, you're a dude that I fought. What? I suppose I should reintroduce myself. I'm Salva, in service of the kingdom as the captain of the state army. I parted ways with Luis shortly before his runner made for the Skyborn Royal Palace. When I saw the horror that Zorba had become, I knew the world he wanted was no world of mine. I thought I found my place within Luis's private forces after being disgusted by the shameless corruption of the royal army, but his true intentions were worse than I could imagine. It was the general who pulled me back in. He said my experience leading a force of mixed tribes would be valuable. I'd only taken the job in hopes of atoning, so its strange twist to serve with pride in the state army I once so detested. Still, I wonder why he bothered with us. Did someone just say I can't keep you, child?
Amazing.
I don't know you, do I? The water merchant? Nope. You're just a soldier. I'm going to assume I've talked to everyone that I can in this area. Oh, never mind. Your Majesty, it's already been a year since you've ascended to the throne, and 1 year since I lost my bid for it. Thinking back, I've no regrets. I'd not have been able to defeat Luis in the end, as you did. That's for sure. It would have been impossible for me, and for any of the other candidates, if we're honest. I've come to believe in your power. You power, Your Majesty. Though I'll not acquiesce on all fronts, you know, you needn't look further than your 6 partisans, your merry little band. I can appreciate your faith in your inner circle, but to award all your key posts, why, one might suspect you of collusion. A country requires views from all walks of life, or put another way, why not appoint me your Prime Minister? With my guidance, Uchronia would become a land of true beauty. Just when you think he's about to make a decent point, he plays his own angle. Don't let your guard down around that guy. So, do I know you? Ex-candidate Roger? Your Majesty, it's an honor to meet you at this most auspicious time of year. I know I was quite devoted to Luis at one point. His power was both overwhelming and alluring. I'm disgusted by my shallowness, if I'm honest. It's hardly an atonement, but I'll at least try to be straight with you from now on. Not to bring down the mood, but I wanted to mention, I sense something familiar among your supporters. I recognize it because I was the same way. In their eyes, you're a hero who conquered the monstrous Luis. Monstrous. They entrusted you with authority because of your power and their desire to be at peace. Let us assume that the people have expectations not of your ideology, but solely of your power. King or not, failing to see the difference may invite consequence. Please take it from someone who erred in his ways. The people of this country have not recovered from the unrest, and when they do... When they do what? When they do what? Stupendous.
Say there.
Where am I? Oh. Hello, do I know you? Activist woman, I don't know you.
Right now. Thank you kindly.
Do I know anybody here? I assume you were also a person that I fought. Oi, oi, been a while, no? You must remember me. I'm Sergeant Glecom the Great. You seem well. Of course I am. It's the end of the year and all, so why wouldn't I be? And Grand Trad's got a fine selection of ales too. It'd be a shame to not make the most of it. But you know, I've been trying to cut back actually. When we lost Fidelio, God rest his soul, drink was the only thing that kept me from going mad. Certainly couldn't follow Luis after that, so leaving the Charadrius was sound. But it's still hard for a periplus to find decent work. Drinking my life away seemed the way to go. I assumed all of us from Luis's side who survived would have been sent straight to the gallows. But letting us join the brigade, well, real generous of you. Not sure I would have fit in anywhere else, speaking plain. Plus, with old Basilio in charge, we're feeling right at home. Now I'm back to drinking for the fun of it, and I owe it all to you, Your Majesty. You're alright. You're alright, boy. Dwight, ex-candidate Julian. Oh, Your Majesty. Running around Sunshade Row at this time of year? You must have some very particular tastes. Perhaps you've heard, there's unrest across the land as oppressed are rising up in revolt against their oppressors. Or perhaps that news hadn't reached your walled garden here in Grand Trad. History books may not be kind to this era. Goodness, you truly are dense. Don't you realize how your dangerous ideology has become the spark of new threats? The dim-witted of the world only fan the flames with their anxiety. Be it people or monsters, to be dissatisfied is in our nature. Okay. Do I need to talk to you? Why, Your Majesty, surely your kingliness has no further need of my paltry sums for your badge. Besides, I hear the Mage Academy's been restored. Is it true anyone of any status can attend? Original magic, you trying to end reliance on igniters? Only a matter of time till accumulators like this are obsolete then. I think that's great. Personally, it's probably about time to shut this operation down anyway. Not that I expect the Igniter Consortium would let it go without a fight. Lycaon would stand with you, of course, but they're not infallible either. You know, I forgot there was, like, a match broker. Completely forgot about that. I don't know you. Do I know you? No, I don't know you. You don't have a name. Oh, man. I hope it doesn't mean talk to literally every single person. What is this building? What is Gloam Hall? Magic Shop used to only operate in secret at night, but since it's no longer condemned by the church, they can do business during the day too? I've never been inside this place. I didn't even know it existed. Hello, do you have a name? Hurtman? Oi, oi, here's a mug I haven't forgotten. You're the king now, ain't you? The first time I saw you was the night before the royal funeral. If I recall, no offense, but you didn't exactly look like a prince. To think you'd go on to take down the notorious Luis and seize the crown for yourself. I couldn't make up such a story if I tried. But speaking of wild stories, can't you do something about Sunshade Row? What's bothering you? Well, you know the rep old Sunshade Row has. Poor, dirty, but people still struggle to put food on the table here. Have been for a long time. You're a good bloke, and I think you'll make a fine king, but don't think you can just spruce the place up a bit, and that'll solve the problem. He doesn't mince words, but I'm glad he's being honest at least. Does the game want me to talk with every single person that is talkable? There's so Alonso, what the huh? So you did fake your death. Why, hello there, Your Majesty the King. It's been quite a long time, has it not? Aha, are you surprised by any chance? Thought a dead man's ghost came to pay a visit, perhaps? I had one little trick for you. Never had the chance to reveal it before now, so I'm glad we ran into each other. So I guess you never got around to helping my hometown, I was gonna, but don't mind me. Time was never on your side, was it? The crown was always your true aim, and with it, you'll aid far more people. Well then, see you around. Good to know you did fake your death, Alonso, you freak.
Thanks.
Sorry, I genuinely did forget. Like, I think by the time I got that quest, I ended stream, and then by the time I started up another stream, I forgot that it was a quest. I feel so bad.
Yes, hello.
To think that you, of all people, would end up becoming the king, I never expected it, but I will tell you one thing. Wax poetic about your ideals, all you want, but when it comes to protecting the country, only power will suffice. The people don't all approve of a dreamer king.
Is that so?
I won't let you down. Easier said than done. How much has the country truly changed in the past year? Have your policies truly fared better than Luis's would have? If all you do is talk, you're no better than the last king. All ideals, no power, just the same. Okay. Bye. It was nice talking with you too. Okay, I don't know you. I don't know you. I do know you. Hey, boss. Oh dang, I suppose I shouldn't be speaking to you so casually, huh? Then again, we were rivals, weren't we? And Caden Workshop's the official workshop of the Palace Engineers now. Not that it's here nor there. Besides, I am glad you got the crown. Still, lots of humans out there you'll have to deal with. And you'll need a gauntlet runner to get them. Caden Workshop thanks you for your patronage. Okay, I don't know you.
Just
Ripping this is.
Mercenary man? Is that your majesty? What a fortune to bump into you at the end of the year like this. If there is anything my humble personage may be able to do for you, your radiance, I am at your service. Say but one glorious word and I shall most happily... Okay, laying it on a little thick, aren't we? Isn't that forked tongue that got you in trouble last time? You hear me? One wrong move and I'm turning you over to Basilio. You've got to turn your life around. Of course. Yeah, I wanted to talk with you. I knew you would be somewhere. Well, hello there, your majesty. As laid back as ever, I see. I myself had been crying like a baby, for I find my position as chairman of parliament quite an unfamiliar one. Still, I've considered these open to all parliamentary meetings. Compiling all those opinions is indeed hard work, but work well worth doing. It won't be easy for those who are at the church's beck and call the change, but I think they've been starting to see what they turn a blind eye to, at least a bit, no? As a person who speaks the real truth to the public without yielding to authority, that's what my father and I wished for, a true and proper town crier. This country's turned over a new leaf, but there are still many problems to work out. It seems the rural regions are still suffering from human havoc. All I'm saying is we're a long way from utopia, but still, the first step is as important as the last, and we're taking big ones. You.
Hey.
Hello there, your majesty. It's great to see that you're doing as well as ever. I've just left a meeting with the provincial lords. I also preach the Mastari teachings in various areas when the opportunity arises. Many still push back against such teachings, but that's perfectly fine. A country is well served by different perspectives. Many of the villagers have come around to this too, you know? I think that's because you all face such danger on our behalf. Still, It won't be easy to change the entirety of Uchronia. Its history is embedded deep in its roots. The country is larger, and some people will need all the power you have. The true test of your values has only just begun. Alright, hello Gado. Let me talk to you.
Alright.
Ah, are you surveying the city incognito, Your Majesty? Your escorts would be aghast. Not that I think anyone is truly capable of harming you. As you are aware, faith in the Sanctus Church plummeted after our misdeeds were exposed. I admit, we were arrogant and unjust, wicked in custom, but people have found salvation through the Church as well. I intend to restore the Sanctus Church to its true purpose, to offer salvation to those in need. As Sanctiarch, and as someone who was saved by the Sanctus faith myself, this is all I can do to return the favor.
Keep your child.
I can't keep your child. Okay, let us turn around real quick. Traveling with Lady Juna sure was fun. Blurg, Your Majesty, what business do you have with a former helmsman like me? What about Juna now? I had the honor of attending to her during an expedition. Actually, I think she's on her way to the palace in order to meet with you. You didn't hear from Chief Magnus? Lady Juna was off inspecting the Mage Academy, and I was the flight's helmsman. It knocked me on my arse when Lady Juna left Luis's company, you know? I left right after she did. Anyway, still undecided about you being king and all that, but I do appreciate you taking me in, so I'm gonna work to repay that favor.
Control, yeah?
On that note, about time to get back to work. Oh, and don't tell the chief I was shooting the breeze here, eh, Your Majesty? There's a path down there. Wait, where does this go? Oh, back here. Never mind. Ain't this a pickle? I don't know you.
Dear me!
Oh, I do know you, I think. Do I? Hello there, Your Majesty the King. I still remember that night in the city, when I first laid eyes on you. The evening of the royal funeral. It was the first time I'd ever seen someone from the Elder tribe, and I immediately knew that there was something special about you. I'd say I was right on the money, heh? Okay. I thought I knew you, but I guess I didn't. Well, I'd say I talk to everybody, right, Gallica? No? Do I have to talk with every single person, actually? I could do that, I guess. Oh, no, I haven't run into you yet.
Right.
Well, if it isn't Your Majesty, it's been a year since you've ascended the throne, and a quick one at that. It feels like the strife with Luis was but a bad dream. Had you asked me then, I would have been wringing my hands about one so young leading the kingdom. But now, I'm embarrassed to have thought it. You had a keen eye to recognize the danger Luis posed, and are braver still to have fought him. You had a kingly caliber I never truly possessed. Still, a single year is but a drop in the proverbial bucket. Stay vigilant, King. Do I know you, masked shopkeeper? No, not really.
Lovely.
Well, I'm about to find out if it means talked with every single person or not. Do you mean it? I think we've heard all we can from people. Shall we head to where Maria is? Okay, I feel satisfied with that. Being here sure brings back memories. You remember how we came here looking for Maria before the tournament for the throne? She was crying back then, though. Yeah, I remember. This country's turned around since then, no doubt about it. I'm sure there will always be differences of opinion, but your ideals are really coming to fruition now. I can feel it. That reminds me, What's up with the book you're carrying around now? Is that the one you've been working on yourself? I'm excited to see what kind of fantasy you can conjure up. But maybe that's not even the word for it. After all, if you're the one putting it in ink, that means you're going to make it a reality someday. Now then, Your Majesty, shall we get going? That was a lot of reading. This place has definitely been spruced up since the last time I was here.
Hello there.
Hello.
Oh, right. I suppose now I should call you Your Majesty. You know, I was just telling Papa, even through all that mess, everyone's really been working hard.
Am I keeping my promise properly from back then?
Yes, you beat the villain, and now the city's full of smiles. And I'm sure Papa's smiling down on you too.
That's good. Hearing that from you really lifts my heart.
It's a joy to see kids like her smile. The future changes slowly, and the burden of its momentum will fall on their shoulders one day.
Don't worry. I'll try to do my part with what I've got. I want to help everyone understand that the world could be a better place if we can join hands with one another. Miss Fabian's fed so many hungry people since things changed. Some of those people even said they found their place there. I think I did too. If we can all change together for the better like that, we'll be closer to Your Majesty's and Papa's dream.
A place where I ought to be. A side of myself I ought to show the path is never clear.
And I want to help with something too. I want everyone across the land to be able to smile.
Yes, I expect great things, my trusty advisor.
Yeah.
Aww.
Thank you, Your Majesty. Oh, thank you, Your Majesty.
We should be the ones thanking her. Feels like I can see the entire country's future in her smile.
Friends.
Everyone.
Long time no see. How have you been?
As we find ourselves afield, I thought I might visit Alsace myself.
Hold on a tick. Those people there. Surely not.
Naturally, we're drawing attention. We didn't all have to go at once.
Needn't fuss.
I love that Norris didn't get a new outfit. He's just been vibing in the same outfit.
Lady Tuna, did she really come all this way in a runner? Could have asked His Majesty to pop over and bring you back with a teleport or two.
The unmitigated nerve. Oh, it's fine. I wanted to take in our country as it is. It's definitely a little rougher outside the capital's walls.
I love her hat.
There's still traces of melancholia around, and the odd human roaming about.
We're sending soldiers out for every incident we can. But it's not easy to hear the voice of the people from more distant regions.
I guess it's obvious. But just because you're king now doesn't make you suddenly all-seeing.
A lesson I learned last year. In the end, I was blind to a great deal of this world. Never would have learned if I hadn't pushed out the door and seen it with my own eyes.
He's right. The capital can be a bit of a bubble. There will always be more to do and learn beyond its walls.
A year ago, I would have just said we could fly over ourselves. I mean, let's be real. The capital isn't going to fall apart if we just sneak over for a little tour, is it?
Of course not. We specifically put precautions in place to keep things running.
Yet it has only been 1 year. We cannot be too complacent too soon, lest the dissidents seize on the opportunity.
Oh, there he is! Over there! See? I told you, that's His Majesty, innit?
Might have been a bit too obvious.
Oi there, Your Majesty!
You dare hoy the king? You swine!
Steady on, Hockenberg, calm. You needn't draw steel on the pot.
Hoy the
We're
king!
the ones who indulged in this little day trip.
Your Majesty, thanks for all you do, really. Have to say, my life's a lot easier now.
There's more work to do every day. But we're in this together. We believe in you.
Everyone's so supportive. Kind of brings back memories from last year.
Rather. It's the sort of thing to get a chap all misty-eyed over the past. What a journey it was.
We really did just leg it up and down the country slaying dragons, eh? Can't believe we actually survived it.
They were dangerous times, but exciting ones too.
When we fought to appease the dragon god, I had no idea we would have to face another 4 dragons.
Nor I. Never thought the day would come when I'd be hailed as a dragon slayer. Huh. Life is full of surprises.
Right.
I've resolved to believe in my ideals no matter what may come, even back then. Even if the world is slow to change, a king's beliefs can never waver.
It was a hard road, but we did have fun together, didn't we?
Looks like we're drawing a crowd. Time to get back to work.
Indeed. A veritable mountain of tasks awaits us, and I will see it crested.
And not long after, the new year dawned.
A journey? Are you really planning on leaving us?
What? There's more I have to see.
There's more I have to see. With my own eyes.
You want to know what's going on in the world, huh? Well, I guess you are the king.
Sounds like fun, but a daily jaunt down to the slums is one thing, and a proper journey is quite another. You're a king now, lad. You've got the people's expectations on your shoulders. It's all right to just sit on your throne and mind the home front, you know?
I just want to do what I can.
I want to do what I can for the people. If that's not kingly, then the crown's just slowing me down.
Come on, this is no time for jokes.
I don't think he was joking.
Never the fearless gadabout, eh? Well, I take your point, lad. Magla and the humans make a fine barometer for the anxiety still swirling in the country. So you go out and give it a proper survey, where it is and how much is there. If people can't face their anxieties, they can't keep their eyes forward. And if they can't do that, we'll have a bally hard time moving forward as a nation or a people. So you want to get a better grasp of it all. That's your most important duty as a ruler. That's what you're thinking, eh?
Right.
Even the most faraway future begins with the belief that it can be realized. So I'll press onward. That's the best I can do. Hey, Abyss. Hope you well.
If that was your plan, you could have just said so.
Sounds like a fine idea to me. A proper spot of fun besides. Wouldn't expect any less from our king and captain. Well, since I'm the ballet court engineer, I've no choice but to come along. I'm the only driver fit to maneuver the Royal Skyrunner after all. And why, you're the Dragon Slayer King, bane of monsters all across the country. When I imagine what sort of wondrous encounters you've got next, well, I'm all agog. Yes, here begins our quest anew. Let us sally forth upon our... hello? Are you not listening to me?
Sire, you've really got to stop
Back in
chasing
the
these
OG
ideas
gear.
all on your own. You'll be the death of us.
Once again, sire, I've asked you countless times to give word if you're to leave the castle. Such caprice.
Nurse, don't tell me you called for them beforehand.
Saved us a bit of time, eh? Though, hello, what's this? I count only 2 of the 6 partisans. Short a few spears.
For my part, I believe 'tis unrealistic
gold
for all
weapons?
of us to depart the capital together.
Oh, so you have no plans to stop our little adventure, eh?
Hulkenberg and I talked it over. We decided that if you insist on going, we'd rather go with you than stop you.
Are you sure?
Are you sure about this?
I was thinking back to our last fight with Luis. So many people supported us, but not for any high-minded ideals or arguments.
They were supporting us because we were actively fighting a monster on their behalf. In the end, people make choices based on their personal experience and emotion. Even if decided justly and supported by prosperity, people may struggle to trust a king whose face they do not know. An invisible ruler is no cure for their fears.
Right. I'm not opposed to the idea of getting out into the world again. Really, it might be the wisest move to make sure you're a king everyone knows.
Well, my friends and allies believe as I do. Their support is the greatest treasure I could have.
Still, this early into the new year? 'Tis never a dull moment in your Majesty's employ.
Bit of a smaller party than we last set out with, huh? But it's a pleasure to be on the road again with you.
Okay, but can we really afford to have
like
both
the OG
our
group.
general and the Royal Guard's captain coming along for this?
'Tis natural course for the Royal Guard to accompany the king. And I trust my corps is not so feeble that it will fall apart in my absence.
Here's to
We'll make it
hoping.
work. Got to learn to trust others and delegate, right? We'll just have to lead by example.
Thank you. All of you. Let's be off.
You once heard my voice and answered a query in kind. Is fantasy a powerless creation? A timeless question. So long as life remains in the world, we seekers all shall search for our answer. But he will find his. Of that I am certain. And it is thanks to you for believing in and guiding him. That was the true purpose of my royal magic, you know. To seek and obtain guidance from denizens of a land beyond ours. A land that has not yet lost hope. And it was you who answered the call. Armed with your hope, armed with the power of fantasy, you rose in glory. Such courage, such whimsy, and yes, what thrills. You have my sincerest thanks.
Feels familiar. It's been far too long.
Aye, the wind feels an echo of days past.
Unusually poetic for you.
They're awful, aren't they? They would have left us behind. Oh.
Well, I'm not certain we're in a position to talk, having followed straight after, saying we could just teleport back.
Well, hey, we figured the kids might want to change your scenery, like.
Oh.
Amazing!
Poetic indeed. That the Scepter's absence restored order to Magla, and even greenery to the sands.
I'll say, I definitely like this view better.
Let's go.
This was a fantastic game. That was so nice that they brought Maria along to travel with them. Thank you. I can't believe it's over. I feel like I've been playing this game for so long. It's really weird. This was a great game. I feel like I don't even have any words. Like, I don't know, this has just been such a good adventure, and then all of the characters were great. Definitely, I mean, it's like basically a Persona game where you end it and you're like, I'm gonna miss hanging out with everybody. This game is so good. Atlas Games did not like miss once this year. I'm truly curious. Like, I mean, they released like 15 games this year. So like, I don't know, it's got me curious as to what games Atlas holds for next year. It's got me really curious. Like, I wonder, will Persona 6 actually happen next year, or is that still like a while away? I mean, whatever game they put out, I'm probably there for it. There's like a 90-80% chance I'm gonna be there for it. And since it is kind of like the end of the year, I don't know, this has been a great year for JRPGs. I mean, fuck it, like, the first one that I can think of that this year started out with was Final Fantasy VII Rebirth. That was such a good game. And then, the only other games right now that I can think of are Persona 3 Reload and SMT5 Vengeance. Also, just great games. And this. What other I'm definitely forgetting something. I need to know what I'm forgetting. SMT5 Vengeance. Fantasy. What? Oh wait, no. Persona 3 Reload came out before Final Fantasy? Right. Right, it did come out before Final Fantasy. Because I beat Persona 3 Reload, like, right before Final Fantasy VII Rebirth came out. I forgot about that. I thought it was the other way around. Why did the credits just like shift over? Luis was such a well-written, like, villain. Like, I feel like since, like, day one of the game, I was ready to kill him. Okay, and it's actually taken this long. I don't think I was a big fan of having the pretend orc under him for a little bit. Was Yakuza? Was Yakuza? No, it's Like a Dragon, Infinite Wealth. Was that this year? Not that I played it, because I'm not that far in to the Yakuza series, but that was the beginning of this year, right? Or was that last year? End of last year? I don't even remember. But I really want to get around to those games at some point. Like 3 hours into this stream, yeah. Ain't no way I could have beaten this yesterday. As sad as that is. Get away. Congrats on beating the game, Haley. Thank you, Vodka. Hope you well, Vodka. This game has been great. God, I don't know. Like, a part of me, I said it, I'm curious as to what, like, JRPGs are in store for next year. But God, it cannot be. There's no way that next year can be as JRPG heavy as this year. This year went crazy. I've been lurking to not ruin the moment. All good. I appreciate it. Bum 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 bum. 2026 Metaphor Refantasio Deluxe Edition. I'll be there for it, Vodka. I wouldn't. If they add new things, I'll be there for it, and I want to see those new things.
Dear guest, from a world I shall never know.
Hello, that me.
In your eyes, I know our journey was ultimately a fiction. However, I hope your memories of this fantastical adventure burn as bright in your reality. I hope the promise of our world echoes in you with all my heart. I hope that fantasy gives you strength.
More anime.
Look at that. The rubble's just bait for tourists now.
I never expected a view like this.
Let's see it all. Let's see the world.
A new journey now beckons. In days of Eld, the people prospered and perished in turn. Struck by their ways, I wrote a book of my dearest ideas. A tale of fantasy. In my vision, they placed their trust, and so the kingdom breathed new life.
The strength to believe in the unknown, that can change everything. Without a doubt, you will face all sorts of trials ahead. But carry onward with all your heart. Onward, fearless, into a world unknown.
Oh. No. I like the fantasy lives on. Oh, this was such a good game. God, this was such a good game. I'm 100% replaying this off stream. Like 2000%. I don't know when, but it's happening. Oh my god, that was so good. Changes completely the last dungeon and adds a new one plus a new key character to the story. Honestly, I love that. Truly. Okay, well, I mean, that's my journey through Metaphor, you know? It was such a good game. Such an incredible game. But for stream-wise, that has been my journey through that game. So yeah.